Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we have our shoulder focused upper body workout. We are going to be really focusing on strength today. So I'm not setting a timer. We are actually counting and we're going to use a bunch of different weights. So I have some of my heavy stuff because we're going to be doing some chest and we are doing arms and everything in there as well. We're just going to be doing a little bit more shoulders than anything here. So grab your weights and we're going to start with that warm up. Let's get started. Taking your arms into a nice big circle here, we're going to get the upper body nice and warmed up, preventing any injury here. Good. Okay, take it the other way. Good, and across. Nice. Let's just come to the top of your mat here. Walk it out into a push-up. Walk it back. Let's do that 2 more times. And good. Okay, so we're just going to do a squat, press it across. So we have a bunch of different supersets we are doing today. I believe we have 4 in total. Our first one, though, not including our working set, is going to be more of a good warm-up. Okay, let's just take those across there. So we actually have a tricep that's going to be part of our warm-up. So grabbing some super light weights, you can even do this with a band. Sorry, Nash just stole my slipper. Okay, so grabbing those light weights. Hi. Yes, those are my slippers. So you have your weights here. We're going to open up here. Okay, so you're tucking those elbows in. We're just rotating it open here. Meshed in. So you want to go super light here, like I said, or you're using a band. Nash. He loves being chased. He wants somebody to chase him with a slipper. Oh my gosh. Okay, so into a light lateral raise here. Hello. That's my slipper. That's what happens when you work out at home. Good. Okay, so take it into a press. So we're not going to failure here, but you're going to get a good pump in those shoulders. And there he goes with my slipper. Good. Okay, and rest. So we are going to do that 2 more times, just run through that kind of warm up. You'll just follow along as we go. So it's a little bit different today because we are focusing more on strength. We're going to be taking rest. It's not going to be like a 10-second rest and get back into it. We're really going to focus on form, resting. So when you take longer rests in between your sets, you're going to make sure that you're rested enough that you can go heavy and repeat that again. We don't want to jump into something when we're fatigued and tired and we can't focus on our form. So grab those light weights again. We're going to run through that again here. So just opening up. I'm gonna make sure that the shoulders are nice and warmed up. Shoulders are probably I'd say the biggest thing in the upper body that people injure. So I usually like to always make sure that I do some light sets first, just some warm-up sets. Good. Okay, lateral raise. Good. And take it into a press. That's it. Okay. So rest, shake it out. We're going to do that one more time, and then I'm going to explain our working sets. We're just going to jump into it. So I say supersets. You guys know that is 2 exercises back to back, but we're going to be counting a little bit this time. So we're going to start off with a heavy, so 8 reps, and then a lighter weight. We're going to drop the weight down and do about 15. So you can go at my pace. I know everybody's going to have different weights at home. So if you want to do a few more reps, if you feel like you can, then go for it. If you don't want to do as many, then that's fine too. You'll just kind of go at your own pace, okay? So don't try and feel like you have to keep up, or if you can do more, do more. Okay, let's do this one more time here. And yes, I'm working out in my bare feet today. I'm ready for summer. I hate socks. So anytime that I can get rid of them, I do. So I'm not doing a lot of jumping today. You can totally just work out in your bare feet if you want. Just don't drop the weight there. I think this nicer, warmer weather has me ready for summer. Good, and up. Good, let's take it into a press. So by now, your shoulders should feel like you got a good pump in them, got lots of blood flow in there, they're starting to fatigue. Okay, so let's shake it out, grab some water. I'm going to explain our first superset. So we are jumping right into a superset of shoulders. You guys know I love my shoulders. Our first exercise, we're just going to do a heavy press. So you're going to do a weight that you feel like you're able to do for about 8 reps, around there. It doesn't have to be. I rather you, if you're starting to fatigue and it's super heavy and you can't get to 8, don't worry about it. Just get to what you can, because we want to make sure we have that proper form, right? So we're going to do 8 reps, heavy presses. Then we're going to drop that weight. Then we're going to go into Arnold presses. I'll just show you with my light ones. So you got your press, and then you're going to drop the heavy weight. You're going to pick up some lighter weights that you can do about 15 reps, somewhere in there. The Arnold presses, your palms are facing you here, so you're down. And then as you press up, you're going to turn them and come up here, okay? So then we're just going to, you can do that tempo a little bit faster, because we're just kind of repping them out, getting that high rep, really burning them out. So we're going to do 3 sets of this. So let's get started with that heavy 8. And if you want to even start, maybe you're not sure about your weights, you can start a little bit lighter on the first one. And then if you want to go up or go down, you can mix it up. It doesn't have to be the same weight every set, okay? So we're just doing 8. So let's start with whatever heavy weights you got and bring them up. Okay, let's go. 4, 5, 6, 7. And that's all I'm doing because I should have grabbed maybe my 25s. So right away, we're gonna grab some lighter weights. You need to be standing, seated, Arnold presses. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, that's it, 11, 12, good, 13, 14, and 15. Oh boy. Okay, so I went almost to failure there. I probably couldn't do any more. So now we're going to rest. I'm going to time our rest here a little bit. So we're just going to let those rest. I would say if you're doing this on your own, resting anywhere from 60 to 90 seconds kind of thing. We might be doing a little bit shorter today just to kind of go through it. But just make sure your shoulders are rested enough that you feel like you can do it again. So like I said, today's going to be definitely a little bit different than what we're used to. We're used to that quick, fast pace. But don't worry, on Friday, we have our full body. I'll keep you moving. There won't be much rest, so not to worry there. Okay, so we're going to get into our second set. Grab whatever weights you want to go with. I think I'm going to have to go down a little bit because I could see when you're starting to press and you're starting to arch your back like that to get that weight up, then you know you're starting to lose your form. You want to stay underneath that weight, okay? So let's take that weight up. So you can always get a good stance here. Make sure you're staying underneath it. And 1, 2, 3, that's it. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Good. Grab the lighter weight. Arnold presses. We're going for 15. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's it. 9, 10, 11. That's it. 14. Good. And 15. Oh my goodness. I'm feeling those shoulders already. Let it rest. Grab some water. Just kind of shake it out. Make sure that you're resting enough in between. So we got to do that one more time. And then we're going to move on to our chest portion. So our chest portion, I might as well explain it while we're resting here. We're going to be grabbing 2 heavier weights. It's a hex press. If you only have 1 heavy weight, that's fine. If you're going to lie down, it's going to be like a press position. I'm just telling you this so you guys can kind of get your weights organized so that you're ready to go for the next one. So you can kind of jump right into it because we are using different muscle groups. So you're either going to have 1 or 2 weights. They're going to be pressed together. So not out here, not just here. You're really pressing those weights together or holding one. You're going to make sure those shoulders are down and back. You're gonna bring it here and then press it up, okay? Press, press, press. So we're only doing 8 of those. Then we're gonna drop those weights. We're gonna flip it over. I'm really sorry, but we're going into push-ups. Okay, so we're ready for our third set of the presses. So grab your heavy weights. Let's get this over with so we can jump into those hex presses. Ready? And let's go. Good. 4, 5, 6. Oh, yes. 7. Good. And 8. Good. Quick, quick, quick. Grab those weights. If you have to drop down, go for it. Let's do this. 1, 2, 3. So this tempo can be a little bit quicker. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good, and that's all I got. Good stuff. Take a quick little rest here. We're gonna jump into those hex presses with the push-ups. So this is awesome. We're already on to our second circuit here, or second superset, I should say. So figure out what weight you want to go with. So obviously we did just work shoulders. You're gonna feel these presses in your front shoulders as well, but we're gonna primarily really try and squeeze those chest muscles as we go through this. Hello, mister. What are you doing? Okay, so grab your weights. I'm gonna go here. Hi, honey. Oh, and lay down. Okay, so 8 reps. My weights are coming together. Let's go. Keep that chin tucked in. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and yes. Okay, right into those push-ups. So do these, if you need to do them off the wall, if that's really fatiguing your chest muscles and you can't even do them off, I didn't mean it like that, you can't even do them, but if you can't do them off your knees, then do them off the wall, your knees regularly, whatever it takes. So high rep here, let's go. 6, 7. Oh, we can rest if we need to here. Oh, this is bad. We're on the first one, then we're stopping. Keep going. Let's go. Let's get these in. And let's rest. Oh boy. Okay. Rest. We gotta do that 2 more times. And then we are back to shoulders, I believe. Nash is obviously bored. He's ready to go for a walk after this. Oh, I said that word. Oops. He just gave me a look. Okay. We can do this. So, going back into those heavy chest press. Let's give ourselves a few more seconds here. Okay, you guys ready? Ready to get this done? Let's go. So bring it on down. 8 reps. And go. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Yes. Okay. Push up time. Let's go. Let's jump right into it this time. 1, 2. Oh, these push-ups are killing me today. And I'm good. I'm gonna start my rest. You guys get in whatever you can, wherever you want to go to. So rest. So this is definitely gonna be, like I said, a little bit different of a workout as we are taking this time to rest. So it's definitely a lot of strength focus. This is how we build those nice lean muscles. I know a lot of women, not that everybody is female, but A lot of women are scared of lifting heavy and everything because they don't want to be bulky and put on some muscle, but it is extremely hard. It takes a long time to put on muscle, so I really would not worry about getting too bulky or anything like that. Okay, third set. Let's get this done. Then we're moving on back to our shoulders, and then we have some arms, and we're almost done. Okay, 8 reps. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And it's okay if those are not going to failure, because we're going to go to failure on these push-ups. Ready? Let's go. Try and get full range of motion here. So if you're doing them off the wall, try and make sure your chest is coming all the way to the wall. Same with the floor or your mat if you're doing these off your knees. And I hit failure. I'm done. Okay, rest. So our next one is going to be a lateral raise. We are going to do a heavy 8 reps of lateral raises. So if you need to put, like if you have your heavy weights and you find that you need to add a little bit of cheat in there eventually, when I say cheat, I mean like body momentum, like you're here and you can use your body to get that weight up, but I want you to try and control the weight down, okay? And if you're coming up here, so you're like this, then that means our traps are taking over and we don't need to go that heavy. We need to drop the weight down and focus more on our form. So our shoulders are always down and back and we're coming here, okay? And there's a slight bend. See how there's a slight bend in my elbow and almost my wrist as well, because I really want to focus on hitting those lateral shoulders, whatever, shoulder delts, whatever you want to call them. Okay, and next one, we're going to drop our weight. We're going to go into an L raise. When I say L, our arms are coming up to an L here and here. We're going to rotate them. We'll do about 15 around there reps in total. So let's start with, we do have a little third part to that, but I'll tell you when we get there. I won't tell you yet. So grab your heavy weights. We're going 8 reps here. Try this. 8 reps. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh boy. I should have grabbed my 15s from the garage. 20s we'll have to do. Okay. Lightweight. Let's go here. And I'm jumping right into those L's. Here. 1, 2. Oh, this is nice. 3, 4, 5, 6, 10, 11. Okay, it's not nice anymore. 12, 13, 14, and 15. Okay, drop that weight. I want you to hold your arms up here. Just hold them. You don't have to do anything. We're just going to hold them here for just a little bit. You can add a little pulse in there if you want. You can do little circles or whatever you want to distract yourself. But we're just going to hold them for now, okay? Hold, hold, hold. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and drop them down. Oh boy, okay. And rest. Need to grab some water. Talking too much here. So for my heavies, I'll be totally honest, these are too heavy for me. I should have grabbed my other weights, but I would typically probably be good with a 15, something like that. So if for some reason you have ones that are too heavy and like super light, medium ones or whatever, then I would say maybe not worry about your heavier ones. Maybe like it's always good to switch it up. So you could always grab one of your heavy and just do even a front raise. That's an option there. Or you can just kind of pause this video, do lighter weights, but then just go higher in rep and then mix it up. So you'll do the lats and then stop for a second, then go right into your L raises kind of thing. So there's lots of different variations. We just really want to always focus on form first. So that being said, since we are doing a superset, I am going to drop my weight here a bit because I don't really feel like throwing my weight totally into this exercise here. So we're going to go. I'm going to go maybe a few more than 8 and then jumping into those L's. All right, let's do this. Let's go. So because I'm going lighter, I don't need any cheat in there. It's a strict lateral raise. So my body is not moving at all except for my arms. And you can always, if you only have light too, another thing you could do is hold at the top for a 1, 2. You do a slow negative down. There's lots of different ways that you can add that tension on. Good. Okay, I'm going to drop my weights, going into those L raises here. Doesn't take long to burn those shoulders out. Good. I'm going to drop my weight for a second because my traps, my shoulders are starting to creep up. So I'm going to readjust, keep going with the lighter weight. Like anytime you need to drop down in weight, just go for it. Or if you need to stop for a second, readjust, and then go again, all good. Good. Okay, dropping those down. I'm going to hold my arms up here. Hold, hold, hold. I think the pulsing and the circles make it worse. Just FYI. I don't know. So by now, holding these arms up like this, your shoulders should be on fire. Oh my goodness. They are on fire. Do, do, do. The little dance makes it better. I know, I'm a dork. It's okay. It's okay. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, my shoulders. Okay. And now we rest. We gotta do that one more time. One more time, and then we're gonna move on to some arms. And then we're almost done. Almost done. So comment below this video. Let me know if you like a good variety of workouts, or you really like the strength-based type of workouts, or you like the high, fast, like let's go, 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 go. I know everybody's different. Sometimes it's nice to have a good variety in there. I know I like to mix it up sometimes, but I am very used to this type of training, very used to just doing straight weights and resting and everything in between. So that's why you guys hear me when I'm doing the cardio stuff and I can't breathe. I can't hardly talk. My words aren't making sense because I'm not used to it. But that's what is good, right? We want to shock the body. We want to do something. It's usually those things that we don't like doing are the ones that we should be doing. Okay, let's get this one done. So last little set here, going into those lateral raises in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. It starts out so nice, and then it just burns. Okay. Okay, Drop your weight down. Let's go into those L raises here. Ready? And go. So I like to try and go as heavy as I can for as long until those shoulders start creeping up, and I gotta go like this. Drop it down, go super light. If you don't have super light, you can always just do the movement without the weight. You're still bringing those arms up there. That's it. Couple more. Oh God. Okay, drop it, bring the arms up. Let's just do a little dance here. Now, see, Nash doesn't like it either. He's up there barking. Sorry. Hold. Can't stop. Normally I would stop and go put the note, but I can't because I gotta hold this. Hold. And we've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh my goodness. Very dramatic here. Okay, shake your arms out. We've got arms to do. All right, our last superset here. We are going to do some biceps and triceps. So we're going to do a Zotman curl. We are basically going to take those weights. This is one of those exercises you really want to think about those bicep muscles. Really try and use that mind to muscle connection, because we are going to squeeze those biceps, and we're almost going to pause at the top, really squeeze. As we're squeezing, we're going to turn so the palm is facing down. Then we're going to slowly bring it down, okay? So then you turn them here. So it's just like this. Turn. So we're squeezing the whole time. You really have those biceps engaged. Then we're going to drop our weight. We're going to grab a heavier one. We're going to grab, I'll just show you this light one because I want to. It's going to be just a plain old tricep extension, okay? All right. So when it comes to reps, we can just we're going to do about 3 sets, and we're going to go for around 15 reps, 12, 15 reps each. So we are not doing a, superset with the actual curls themselves. We're just doing those once. So I'm going to start with my 10s here. So let's grab a weight. Let's start with those Zotman curls, and we're going to jump into the tricep extensions. Ready? Here, so palms are out, facing forward. Squeeze up, squeeze, turn, and slowly release them. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. 8. Nice and slow and controlled here. Slow that weight down. When you're coming down, you don't want to just let that weight fall down. You want to bring it up and then slowly release it down. Squeeze. Almost there. We're doing good. Good, and rest. Okay, drop that weight. Either grab, you're gonna have 2 of your lighter weights doing that tricep extension, or you're gonna grab one of your heavier ones. I'm gonna sit down here. What are you doing, Nashton? And let's go. And 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and yes. All right, so we're gonna rest. We're gonna do that 2 more times from the top. As much as I love shoulders, it's definitely nice to give them a break and do a little bit more like chest and biceps and triceps, just to give them a bit of a break. Okay, let's move on to our second set. I find triceps and biceps aren't as hard as those shoulders. Okay, going in 3, 2, 1. Let's do this. Six, 7, 8, 9. Oh my gosh, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14. One more here. Squeeze and turn. Yes. Okay, tricep extensions. Let's, oh, if I can lift this. Let's go. 3, so it looks like this. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Oh, well done. Okay, one more time. Then we can do a nice little stretch. And we are done with this upper body. I must say, I do enjoy being able to communicate with you guys and talk so that you guys can actually understand what the heck it is I'm saying. Because those other crazy workouts, that does not happen. No. Okay, you guys ready? Ready to crush this, get this done? Okay. Bicep curls, here we go, or Zotman curls, I should say. 3, 2, 1, take it up. Squeeze and slow it down. 2. Good. And 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, that's it, 11, 12, 3 more, come on, 13, 14, and last one, squeeze it up and turn, slow it down, and yes. All right, tricep extensions, our last exercise. Let's take that weight up. And let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Good, 2 more. 14 and 15. Yes. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. Okay, let's just do a nice little cool down. Let's just let those arms, let all the blood flow everywhere where it's supposed to go for just a second here. Okay, starting in a standing position. I'm just going to get you to take your feet nice and wide here. We'll just do a nice little cool down here. Take a nice big inhale up, exhale, hinge forward. So hinging at the hips. Just coming down, letting your head hang nice and heavy. Just let those arms hang. We're gonna walk our hands over to that left ankle. We're gonna take our right hand, it's gonna hold on to our left ankle. We're gonna take our left hand, we're gonna walk it on over to the right. We're gonna peek up underneath, kind of like our armpit there, looking up at the ceiling if we can. Good, and release. So we're gonna do that on the other side. So we're gonna walk on over to the right foot, take that left hand, grab onto that right ankle, taking our right hand, we're gonna walk it over to the left and then peek up underneath that arm as well, peeking up at the ceiling if we can.
Walk with me. Let's leave the past behind.
Good, and release. So grabbing onto your elbows here, we're just gonna let ourselves hang nice and heavy, just like a nice like heavy ragdoll. You might add a little sway side to side. You're obviously stretching out your hamstrings here. Find you're still sore from the other day. Just kind of rounding that upper back, stretching it all out. Good, let's just heel toe those feet to the center. We're then gonna walk it on out. Oh, I can't even hold myself up. Okay, and drop the hips here. Look up, drop those shoulders away from your ears. Open the chest. And release down. Good, let's do that again. So we're gonna place our hands underneath our shoulders here. Take a nice big inhale up. Good, and exhale, release down. Good, this time we're gonna inhale all the way up. We're gonna exhale, coming into a child pose. So stretching out, really extending those arms out in front. So you feel that nice stretch in your back muscles here. Maybe even come up onto your fingertips here, add a little bit deeper of a stretch. Take a couple nice big inhales and exhales, really breathing through that low back, letting everything release down. Good, and let's slowly come on up. We're just gonna take our right arm across here. We're gonna hug it in here so you should feel that stretch in that shoulder there. Good, let's take that same arm, let's like bring it on up so you're stretching out that tricep. Good. Oh, and release, let's switch sides. Nice, and release. Let's stretch that tricep out as well. Good, and release. Good job. Okay, so you guys can do any other stretching that you may feel that you need. I know everybody's at different levels and everything. It's always good to make sure that we really give ourselves a nice good stretch, especially if that's tough on the shoulders and everything too. But that is it for our upper body shoulder focused day. So thank you so much for joining me. Make sure you hit that like button and make sure you are subscribed if you are not already. And I will see you next time. Bye guys.